In the middle of the night, Japanese forces approached Ceylon once again and landed war troops on the island. There is no doubt that we will be able to hold them back. However, this puts more strain on our already overstretched freighters that are in the area. The Japanese have a seemingly endless supply of merchant ships, and it has proven to be difficult to actually sink them, especially without the assistance of swordfish torpedo planes from HMS Hermes. As the sun rose over the Indian Ocean, Fulmar and Blenheim pilots manned their aircraft and prepared for morning strikes against the Japanese convoys just off the coast. Reportedly, they have a light escort. We may be able to actually do some real damage this time. Hello everybody, Wolfpack here, and welcome back to another exciting episode of War on the Sea as we continue our Indian Ocean campaign. Last night, the Japanese landed more troops at Trincomalee, quite a few of them. There are 4 merchant ships in this convoy. We have scrambled Blenheims to engage in the early morning hours. We also have a whole bunch of Fulmars on the way. These Blenheims are carrying 500-pound bombs, and we are going to skip bomb these freighters. I am hoping we can get some good hits. It looks like one of the freighters here is an ammunition ship of some sort. That, of course, is going to be a priority target. So, Blenheim number 4, let's go ahead and peel off. I want the Fulmars to fly overhead. They are currently flying at altitude at the moment. I want them to drag some flak. So hopefully our Blenheims can get in and out rather quickly. Now we are going to skip bomb because it greatly improves accuracy. And is certainly more accurate than level bombing, as we have seen. I want to sink some of these ships. There are quite a few destroyers here. There's a modern destroyer, and then a couple of smaller sub-chasers in the front and rear of the convoy. And that's kind of my dilemma. I would have some warships protecting all of these ports, but the only warships I can afford are really cheap ones, and they are just going to get absolutely destroyed immediately once we are engaged on the surface. So I don't know, it's kind of a catch-22 here, and we have all of these Blenheims here. Nope, just start circling. I want this one to turn in, and you know what, let's hit this destroyer. Why not? We have plenty of Blenheims. We caught them pretty early on. I want the rest of these Blenheims. Yeah, run away, run away. Okay, let's hit this destroyer. 500-pound bombs. I mean, that's gotta really tear her up. Bombs away. There we go. And it was a dud. Okay. It looks like we are continuing our luck from the previous episode. Okay, love to see it. The rest of the Blenheims are going to continue to turn. This Blenheim's breaking off. We're gonna turn and hit the freighters here. Wow, that is quite unfortunate. That's okay, we'll see, and it also looks like there is a bomb delay. We drop one bomb and then the other. That being said, one 500-pound bomb is going to be absolutely devastating. We'll go for the second ship in the line here. Fulmars are dragging that anti-aircraft fire for us. Love to see it. They have a couple of bombs as well. Now hopefully be able to cause a little bit of damage, especially to these types of merchant ships. These seem to be a little weaker than a lot of the others. And let's get ready to drop. And bombs away. And 2 away. There we go. One was a dud there as well, but both bombs managed to strike the target. Did not do as much damage as I would have liked. No fire has started on board. And this one will turn around and come back in. The dud rate has been unfortunately high for our bombs and torpedoes as of late, which I don't really mind. It does make things a little more interesting. It is just the string of bad luck has been unfortunate, excuse me. Okay, let's hit this tender ammunition ship, I believe is what this is. Okay, moving in. Drop down to 20 meters. Hopefully both bombs go off. I would love a big old magazine explosion. You ready? And bombs away. 1 and 2. There we go. 2 bomb hits there. On target. No fires. We have 1 more Blenheim. All right, come around. Let's take a look here. And I don't know if they're taking on water. We'll hit the other ship in the lead there. And the full Mars are going to come in and start dropping down to altitude. We are going to repeat with the full Mars. Definitely micromanaging this a little bit more than I would like, but considering the campaign situation, it is giving us some pretty good results. And it does. You look at that ship; she is listing heavily. Okay, let's go for the lead one. So they are taking on water. Good news. I mean, she's listing a little bit as well, but that ammo ship definitely developing a list. We also have scrambled a couple, I believe 2 PBY Catalinas loaded with torpedoes, so they're coming in. Let's attack on the destroyer. I mean, a dud bomb's got to cause some damage, right? Yeah, she looks fine. She has shaken that off. The bomb just going straight through her deck. Okay. This will be 3 damaged merchant ships. This little one in the lead, we can probably take out pretty easily. We just got to start some fires. And watch these ships burn down to the ground. Although, that ammo ship, if she keeps on flooding like that, she may sink on her own. She does not look good. She looks low in the water. It looks like her list is continuing to develop. Let's get ready to drop on target. Down to 20. Hopefully both bombs are indeed not duds. Okay, and bombs away. 1 away and 2. There we go. There we go. 2 bomb hits on target. Great. Full Mar time. We got 2 coming in here. Alright, turn in. Let's pick out our targets. These 2 right here. It looks like this is a flight of 3. Does make it hard. This one here, break off. You'll engage a target off in that direction, and you are going to turn a little bit more to the right. How about that? There we go. Everybody's lined up nicely. I want this one, number 10, just to slow down a little bit. Give me some time here. Kind of manage all this. Manage this whole attack. We're engaging 5, 4, and 3. There we go. I'll have this full Mars speed up. Just to give me some time to manage. And yeah, these merchant ships already slowing down. You can see the warships starting to overtake and conduct evasive maneuvers. I would love to get some warships, but the priority really is just destroying the enemy's capability to land troops. Okay, moving in. I mean, look at that list. Look at her waterline here. Get ready. And bombs away. 2 away. Right on target. Okay, next up. No fires. And bombs away. There we go. 2 more hits on target. And you can start speeding up. Let's hit that ammo ship. Climb up. Bombs away. Ooh, went over there. That climb probably was not the best idea, but hey, got a couple of them. Not too shabby. The lack of fires is concerning. That being said, they're all flooding. Blenheims are starting to leave the engagement area. All of our full Mars are still operational as well, which is great news. We'll drop down here and see the formation breaking up. And due to developments here, I did rearm Force A, or Force B, I believe, excuse me, at Colombo. So they do have their ammunition and they are en route to engage on the surface if it is deemed necessary. I probably will not commit them. Okay, you break off. Let's go. Let's go get this leading one here. The rest of the full Mars are going to continue to circle. There we go. Lined up nicely. Drop down to the deck. Yeah, let's go for this leading freighter, the small merchant up ahead. Taking some anti-aircraft fire. It looks like some of these freighters are indeed armed with small caliber AA guns. Okay, looking good. Let's slow down a bit just so I can kind of manage this a little better. Bombs away. Not my best work. There we go. Wow, okay, never mind. Couple of good hits there. Started some fires on board. About darn time. If there's a fire, the Japanese damage control teams are going to have issues. Okay, number 8, break off. We have one plane per for the rest of these ships. Destroyers are still way back there, continuing to shoot their dual-purpose guns at our aircraft, expending ammunition, which is good. Still have not lost an aircraft, which is fantastic. When the formation is spread out like this, we have much better luck, of course. And it looks like this one, number 2 here, really taking on water and not looking good at all. All right, let's get ready to drop. And bombs away. There we go, 2 away. Beautiful, big old secondary explosion. That's what we like to see. 2 ships are now erupted in flame. Let's go. And get the next 2. Make sure the Japanese regret landing here. And level out. And we'll go get this guy. Already is not looking good. I think we may sink at least 2 of the ships here. They've taken a lot of bomb hits. Okay, more AA coming up at us. This one's dead in the water. Off to our 3 o'clock there. Ready. Bombs away. 2 hits. On target. Perfect. And our last one, we're going for that ammo ship. Looks like the Japanese have already quelled that fire there on the leading freighter. We do have Catalinas en route, 2 torpedoes. Those should be able to mop up whatever's left. Hopefully, this one here will succumb to flooding. I mean, the sheet is not looking good. None of them are looking good. They're just getting bombed piecemeal. Does not look like a good time for any of them. Alright, let's move in. Last attack. And Fulmar's leaving the engagement area. Every time I hear that little bloop sound, I worry someone's been shot down, but nope. Bombs away. There we go, beautiful. Alright, couple more hits there. While all the freighters are looking to be in relatively good shape, they have all recovered from that bomb damage. So we will be sending more attacks up. I'm sure the next couple of attack runs will result in some sunk Japanese freighters. Here we are, folks, on the campaign map. The Japanese convoy is right in that position there. I'm going to have all of these aircraft RTB. We do have Catalinas up here, which is good. Anything else at Colombo? We cannot launch more aircraft. What about anything up here at Madras? Blenheims, Mohawk. Okay, nothing great. Now, if we look here at Trincomalee, oof, not good. Not a good balance of power here, but the good news is we are nice and close to Colombo, where we have 4,000 men. We will be able to push the Japanese forces back. Other good news, the fighting up here at Co-Canada and this other base here is starting to turn in our favor. We do have a formation with Hotspur and Minaxman patrolling, making sure no Japanese forces are able to land. Vampires moving up to protect Akyab, which is now completely under our control. We do want to send a convoy up here soon with engineering and fuel. I do have one task force. They're carrying engineering and fuel, and they are going to drop a little bit of engineering and fuel off at every airbase all the way up to Akyab, just so we can start replenishing some of our aircraft up in the north of the theater. Other than that, Trincomalee, not looking good. Task Force 19, yeah, you are not going to be fit for this job. I should have another task force down here, 7. These ships here will move troops from Colombo over to Trincomalee. Let's adjust their course. They'll be down here in 70 some hours. I can also have Emerald do this. She's carrying supply up here. That's probably more important for the time being. I'm also repositioning 019. She has not been catching any of these convoys. I figured they'd be coming from Singapore, but that is not the case. So I'm going to try to patrol here just to the north of Sembang and these islands and see if I can start catching Japanese convoys moving over to Ceylon and India. Well, we have bad news. 8 ships moving in, 3 merchants, 3 destroyers, heading towards Canada. Minaxman and company are moving in. They'll be there, and it's going to take them 2 hours. My goodness, what a large swath of ocean we have to cover. We're taking full Mars, moving them up. I do not want them to land, if at all possible, obviously. If they do, that will be unfortunate. We can launch aircraft from Colombo. These Sea Hurricanes can go up, but they do not have the range. They only have a range of 200 some kilometers. They are not going to be able to get those freighters there. We're going to have these Catalinas patrol over here. Go find them. Now we have this fish to fry, though. They're moving very slow, which is reassuring news. Maybe these full Mars will be able to hit some of these freighters and sink a couple of them before they actually land. Oh, man, there's just so many Japanese convoys. And it's playing whack-a-mole, and they are probably going to be able to land before the full Mars get there. We'll see. Okay, tactical. Close enough. All right. What are we working with here? Okay, freighter. Lots of freighters. Pretty much a very similar formation to what we were dealing with previously. And dropping down to the deck, these full Mars are carrying high explosive bombs. We want to hit whatever we think will be carrying the most troops. Definitely this one. Yeah, these 3 right here. There's a small little freighter. Not too concerned about her. And Minaxman and company are not in the theater, not in the battle area, unfortunately. We're just going to have to make do with this. We have another Fulmar up here. Drop down to the deck. Ah, man. Just convoy after convoy. We need more ships. That's what we really need. And we need heavy hitters that can withstand the guns on these Japanese warships. Looks like this one is being escorted by a lot of older warships, which is nice for a change. Okay, this Fulmar. Turn in. Carrying high explosive bombs, as usual, as we are targeting freighters. Let's go for this one here. We're going to primary these 3. And once again, we are skip bombing. You know me. You know me. Not taking any anti-aircraft fire yet. Good news is Minaxman and company may be here, and I like their odds. They can rush in, target the freighters, and get out. We're just going to bleed the Japanese merchant fleet dry. And eventually, they're not going to have very many options. Okay, let's climb up so we don't hit the ship's mast. And bombs away, 2 away. There we go. Nice. Okay, that did not do a whole lot, unfortunately. Number 3. All right, move in. Excuse me. This Fulmar has its bombs. Come around this way. Okay, steady up. There we go. Let's hit the same one again. I want to start fires. I gotta sink a couple. We sink a couple, all these troops, you know, have a good chance of swimming over there, I suppose. But we need ships to go down with troops on board. And hopefully we are targeting one with troops. Okay, number 2 coming up. Looking good. Ready to drop. Bombs away. Duds. 2 duds in a row. Oh my goodness. Okay, do the same thing. Well, the battle up here is going to continue. It seems we're going to have to continue the land fight. That is fine. We are still ahead. We already have 1 port that is a victory condition, and I think we can continue to hold on. These ships don't carry too many troops, probably about 500 each, if we're being generous, and I doubt each one is carrying troops. If they are, that's okay. I think our supply situation is probably better than the Japanese. Okay, let's hit this one. We only have 2 more full Mars left. Let's order them to start moving in here. I mean, this ship, I mean, she's listing pretty heavily, but... Oh, man, 2 direct hits by dud bombs. Just a travesty. Get ready to drop. Bombs away. There we go. Couple of hits there. Nice. Guess all the quality controlled bombs, all the good bombs are being used in Europe. And we are getting the hand-me-down supply. Lined up on this next merchant. We have another Fulmar. I want you to line up on this one here. Yes. That one's already received a couple of bomb hits. Merchants are proving to be quite resilient today as well. The RNG gods are not on our side, it would seem. There we go. Bombs away. 2 away. Couple more bomb hits there. Nice. And coming up on the next ship. She's listing pretty heavily, which is good. Okay, get this one. And bombs away. There we go. 2 away. Beautiful. That's what we've been looking for. Good explosion. Good effects on target. Started a fire internally. Will it be enough? I really don't think so. We will sink them once they start to leave. We are going to sink a lot of merchant ships this episode, I think. Unfortunately, our chances of sinking any of these ships is minimal. They have moderate damage, moderate flooding. They are going to continue on. Minaxman and company, 1.4 hours. Can we cut this down? Just head directly, 1.2. They will probably be landing before we can do anything about it. Indomitable, keep you up here. How long till Hermes is back? 2 days. 2 days. And then we are saved. Maybe. Okay, well, let's see what happens. What's the damage? Well, they turned back. I highly doubt it. That is nothing. Okay, they barely landed anything on there. Minaxman has a good amount of ammunition. Yeah, we'll engage. We will engage. New air. Do I have anything here? A walrus. Yeah, not going to use that. We are closing in on the enemy formation. It looks like 2 ships, possibly 1 warship and 1 freighter, are racing away. They're braking and making a run for it. All the damaged ships are right in front of us, just hanging out. I'm not sure if a warship's even in the lead. I think we're just dealing with the 2 warships in the rear back there, which is just perfect. Absolutely perfect. We will destroy this formation and then move to pursue these other 2 if ammunition is still available. The enemy is beginning to fire upon us. Unfortunately, we cannot target them as apparently we have not detected them. Radar's not picking them up either, even though we can see the guns firing as clear as day. Hopefully we encountered them soon and are able to actually target them on the map. If we get hit right now, I'd be moderately upset. Thankfully, their guns are not incredibly accurate. We are getting pretty darn close. We should be able to rip this tin can apart rather quickly. Let's check the ammunition situation. Good amount of ammo. I have a good amount of high explosive ammunition and HE, which I do like to see. The freighters are hanging out there. The other freighter just racing off that way. Okay, there we go. Hello, begin working on a solution, please. Hotspur, target her as well. Get ready to spot. I want to make sure you are all going to just spot here. We want to try to save some ammunition. We don't have a whole lot. And there we go. Target has been identified. Momi class. 60, 70%, 71. Narrow formation, open fire. Hotspur, you can do the same, fire. Guns are training on the target. I think only the forward guns may be able to engage at this time. That's okay. Let's see. Oh yeah, for sure. We can turn, but I do want to continue to close. Guns have already fired. She isn't moving too fast, only making 10 knots. We can slow down a little bit, down to 27 knots. Help our gunnery. Solution already rapidly increasing. 95%. Okay, no need to spot. Let it rip. Let's turn a little bit. Get that rear mount into action. Target is 10 kilometers away. Go and steady up once it's in arc. There we go. Rear gun's in arc. I want the rear gun to fire HE, please. And just shoot a full spread. Oh no, Hotspur's taking fire. Gun situation. No need to spot. Let it rip. Fire HE. Actually, no, fire AP. You have way more AP than HE. We'll save the HE for the freighters. Already bracketing the target, getting some pretty close hits there. Narrow spread, solutions 93%. Big explosion, that's what I like to see. And the ship has erupted in flame. And another big explosion, fantastic. Looks like this surface engagement is certainly going our way. Minaxman and Hotspur are continuing to rip into the Momi class. She is not looking good, but she is still firing at us, so we are going to keep sending rounds downrange at her. Looks like she's developing quite the list to starboard, and a fire has broken out on her deck. We now have all ships on our scope. The two warships are right back there as well. Good to know. Good to know. Okay. We'll spin around here in a moment. I think I'm going to have Hotspur continue to engage the Momi. Is she even firing at us anymore? Let's see. Let's watch her guns. Is she shooting? Oh, yeah, she definitely is. Okay. HE, narrow, fire, fire, fire. Minaxman. Get ready to start opening fire on some of these freighters here. Give it a few more salvos. Looking good. I mean, no catastrophic explosion yet. There we go. That's a nice one. Unfortunately, all of her guns are still in action. Let's take a look at the other warships. Are they shooting? I'd be surprised if they were not. Okay. Unfortunately, we can't target the other ones just yet. Solution 67%. Okay, begin targeting. Stop. Target this one. We only have one gun director on Minaxman, unfortunately. Get ready to start engaging freighters. Hold fire. Hold fire. HE. Okay, open fire. Open fire on the freighters. Begin engaging. Let's see how these first couple of salvos do. There we go. These other ships are engaging. I would start engaging them if they were spotted. I cannot do it. We are engaging the freighter. All these shells are still in flight. Not a single round has landed yet. We're just sending round after round at them. There we go. Now they're starting to splash down. Okay, bracketing her. Good. Still no good hits. This Momi is somehow still running away. Her speed, a little faster than I would think. No rounds have hit the target yet. But she is racing away. There we go, bracketing her. Still shooting narrow spreads, indeed we are. And a fire has broken out on board. Hotspur, who are you shooting at? You're still engaging the Momi. Probably good. I want you to continue firing at her until she is sunk. The problem is ammunition situation. Not looking great. Fire AP. Fire spot as well. Just to conserve ammunition, just slow your rate of fire. There we go. Good hits on that target already. Solution 68%. We will fire a few more salvos at her and then move over and start engaging this other freighter here. Momi, are all mounts still firing? It's hard to tell. Okay. Begin engaging target number 3, please. Fire HE at the target. Continue sailing in this direction. We have already caused significant damage to the freighter. Manaxman is engaging. Now we are going to target number 5. These two are up in flame, not looking good. Hotspur is adjusting her fire. She's targeting number 2 here. And then now Manaxman will begin engaging this one, which is unscathed, I believe. Start opening fire on her. Already a 50-some% solution. Good. I want to target these sub-chasers soon. There we go. Finally have them. We can now target them. Let's just start a fire. Make sure we are engaging the right target. We are indeed engaging the right target. Hotspur, which is directly behind us. There she is. Undamaged. In her lane. That Momi... oh, gosh. Just exploded. And, yeah, I think she's done for. There we go. Okay, already started a fire on board this ship. Good. Keep firing. I want to start a good fire, and then we will switch and engage the sub-chaser. The second one here. 62% solution. Not the best. Fire full spreads, please. Just to increase our chance of getting some sporadic hits here and there. Looking good. And then we also have this freighter way over here. Let's look at her. Yeah, she's running away. That's okay. She can't run that fast. We'll do just fine. The big concern here is ammunition. Do not want to run out of ammo too quickly. Let's change course slightly. Adjust. This cargo ship's already listing pretty heavily. These other two up in flame. Hotspur. Okay, let's have you cool it. Just spot. Just to slow your rate of fire. Okay. Manaxman, start engaging the stuff that's shooting at us, please. And I will have Hotspur engage this other freighter once she gets a little closer. We want to make sure she's hitting. Okay, targeting number 6 here. All shells are in flight. No shells have landed yet. And there we go, we have number 7. Kamikaze class destroyer. That's what number 6 is. A little more threatening than originally anticipated. I thought she was something a little smaller. Any AP left? Negative. We only have high explosive. And as a matter of fact, we're starting to run low on HE. Only 250 rounds in the forward magazine, 150 in the rear magazine. Bracketing the target. One of the cargo ships suffered a magazine explosion. Nice. Okay, bracketing the target, solution 78%, and fire narrow spreads. Get some good hits here. I may turn around just to avoid being an arc of those rear guns there. Good news, one of the freighters is going down. We are moving in to engage the kamikaze more effectively. I'm bringing my rear gun into action. I want Hotspur to continue, on this course. She is being shot at, which I do not like. Hotspur, engage that kamikaze class, if you will. Oh boy. Okay, Hotspur, it's time to go. Get out of here. Damage report. Okay, magazine. Work on that fire, please. Minax man, start laying on the heat. I need you to blast this thing out of the water, please. Rear gun, almost in action. Getting there, come on. Target's already just saw her explode way out there, nice. Almost in arc. More explosions on target, there we go. Rudder amidships. All right, there we go, big fire started. Nice. And it looks like only 2 guns are in action there. The rest are not able to fire. More explosions. We are just absolutely obliterating her at this close range. We're getting hit after hit. Narrow spreads, looking good. More secondary explosions, amidships there. Now a magazine explosion would be golden, but yeah, I mean, at this range, we are just locked in. Oh, beautiful. I love to see it. I'm glad we're actually causing some significant damage to warships right now. And let's check on Hotspur. How are you doing? Another fire is broken out. Work on that. Minor damage. We'll be able to recover. What are we firing at? We're firing at that kamikaze as well. Let's switch. Engage target number 7 with your rear guns, please. Okay, keep firing until this thing goes down. Do not let up, and then we'll engage that little stub chaser back there. Once that is complete, this Momi needs to be destroyed, but she'll probably burn up, and then also this little cargo ship, which is running away. She's not going to be able to make it too far, I do not think. Okay, good effects on target. I think all of her guns are still in action. Yeah, this gun's still firing at us, which I do not like. Good news, another freighter is going down. So we have that going for us. Still working on the kamikaze though. Hotspur is withdrawing. Working on getting all these fires under control, and we are now slowing down. Now she was hit again, and more fires have spread. It does look like the Japanese are starting to engage Minax man though. We got a minor hit here. Come on. Blow this thing out of the water. There we go, big explosion on that sub chaser. Solutions 86%. We're getting hit after hit. The entire ship's aflame, but she is still returning fire. There we go. There we go. The Bomi, that's the one way up to the north. That one's not a threat at the moment. Are her guns firing? I cannot tell. Damage report. Okay, looking good. We're fine, we're fine, we're fine. Okay, engage that. Engage the sub chaser. No ammunition. Check ammo. We are out of ammo in the forward magazine. Okay, time to turn, time to get out of here. Engage with the stern. And good news is she'll definitely sink the kamikaze. I just want to get hits on that W7, which also does not look to be in great shape. The damage on Hotspur is starting to get under control. We are just going to slow down even more, down to 3 knots. We want to quell all of these fires. Damage control teams are working on the fires now. Yeah, just all stop. Just stop. We are not being shot at out here, so we're okay. Minax man continuing to fire upon that W7, which, yeah, has a rather large fire billowing on her bow. The kamikaze class here, all of her guns are knocked out. All of her guns are out of action, so there's good news there. She is just continuing to take on water and burn up. And look at that, there's a freighter down there. Wow, that is actually really cool, seeing that freighter on the bottom. And then this burning kamikaze here. It does actually look like one of her guns is still firing. I misspoke, that rear mount is capable of engaging. Although maybe it's not now, my goodness. Let's check on the W7, just burning up. I think maybe we'll engage this this merchant ship a little bit here, and then withdraw completely. I'll have Hotspur, once her damage is under control, loop around and engage target 4. Well, unfortunately for Minaxman, the fight is over. She is now out of ammunition. She is going to start laying some smoke and is going to get the heck out of here. Hotspur, engage that freighter, please. Open fire on her. Shooting AP, that's fine. Narrow spread spot, though. Save your ammo, just get some hits, cause some problems. Finally, some more good news. The kamikaze is sinking. She is going down. Hotspur has all of her fires under control. She has a good amount of flooding, and unfortunately, one of her propellers was knocked out of action. She is engaging the W7 now and getting some pretty good hits on her. It does look like this other freighter's up in flame, and she's going to move down and target number 4 here. I'm debating keeping her in the theater. I don't know, with that destroyed propeller though, it may be best to send her back in for repair and get another warship out here. Minaxman needs to head back anyway because she has no ammunition. I've expended all of it, and she's racing to kind of just protect Hotspur a little bit, as she was taking a good amount of fire from both its W7 and also the kamikaze. This merchant ship is burning. She'll burn down. Not too concerned about that. Let's check. Yeah, working on flooding and adjust. Work on fire now because we've been hit. Ah, come on. This W7, her speed's only 6 knots. She's not doing too hot right now. But man, these fires are just spreading like crazy. Work on the fires. We have amazing news. The W7 class and this cargo are both going down side by side. Now we only have one freighter left to engage. This one way out here. And you know what, Hotspur, go ahead and begin engaging. I want to work on repairing the magazine. It looks like we have to repair that. That's fine. Okay, work on the fires and begin engaging target number 4. We can always re-engage and shoot her with air power, bomb her, whatever. We'll see if we can get some hits though and try to send it to the bottom now. Well, unfortunately, that last freighter is really far out of range, and we really are not going to move to engage her, so we are going to leave combat and take a look. 3 command points gained, 6 ships sent down to the bottom. Unfortunately, Hotspur has some minor damage, or minor flooding, excuse me, and heavy damage. But hey, not too shabby, just this one little freighter out and about. I'll take it. I'm going to have them patrol around here before heading back down to Adu Atoll. Well, now for something a little different. Our PBY Catalinas near Ceylon have encountered the Japanese convoy that landed troops at Trincomalee, and they are moving in to drop torpedoes on these 2 freighters here, both of which have already been damaged by bombing attacks. Catalinas are starting to take anti-aircraft fire. It's getting a little heavy here. This ship has been damaged quite extensively. You can see she has taken on quite a bit of water in the bow. Hopefully, 2 torpedoes do go off here and actually send this thing straight to the bottom, along with her friend up in the lead there. There we go, 2 torpedoes away from the first PBY, and the second one has dropped her fish as well. Climbing out, torpedoes running hot straight normal towards the target. Come on. It looks like they may run a little aft, but I think they're going to hit. There we go, 2 torpedo impacts on the target, and 2 torpedo impacts directly at midships on this other freighter. That is good stuff right there. I think that is going to send both of these straight to the bottom. Fantastic news already. Target number 4 in the lead here is going down, and I think in a minute or so, this other ship, target number 5, will follow suit. And there we go, she has. 4 and 5 are indeed sinking. What a day, what a day. So many merchant ships going down to the bottom, and I think we have one more that we are going to send there. The lone Japanese survivor from the convoy up north is about to be attacked. She has nowhere to run. On one side, Minaxman and Hotspur are closing in, and on the other, we have a whole bunch of full Mars with 250-pound high explosive bombs. They are going to strike first, and honestly, I think the full Mars are going to be able to sink her. I'm going to have them just start spinning around here and get ready to drop. We have number 5 moving in to drop her bombs first. And today has been just a great day for our forces. We have sent down so many Japanese ships. A lot more than expected. Okay, let's get ready to drop. Looking good, and bombs away. 2 away. There we go. 2 direct hits. Love to see it. Already started a nice little fire there. All right, I'm gonna have 3 break off. Slow down, just turn really hard. There we go. Getting good. A fire has already erupted amidships. This little ship is not going to take too many bombs at all, I do not think. And it's not even noon yet. So just this morning, we have crippled 2 Japanese convoys. One has been nearly completely eliminated, and it will be completely eliminated in just a couple of minutes. The other one, we have another damaged merchant ship that we can engage with PBY Catalinas. There we go. Bombs away. 2 more hits on target. Nice. We have 3 more where that came from. Let's continue to engage her. Another full Mar moving in. The ship's already incredibly low in the water. I'm wondering if this will be all she wrote. This may be it right here. Bombs away. 2 hits on target. There we go. We're doing pretty good with our bombs today. And there we go. She is sinking. Fantastic. Well, folks, that is going to do it for today's episode. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you did, please be sure to leave a like and comment, as it really does help out the channel. But until next time, this is Wolfpack345 signing off, and I will see you all on the next one.